It's the Wildmans here, live on WNCW. They're playing at 185 King Street in Brevard this evening. What do you want to play next?
Play old time number. I want to play Old Cumberland.
Yeah, that sounds
That tuned up.
The Wildmans here on WNCW in Studio B, and that tune, it's all Old Cumberland?
Yeah.
That one? All right. Do you know the history of that one, any of y'all?
My friend Earl White taught us that tune.
Yeah.
Earl White.
Yeah,
I forget who
awesome.
wrote it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Fiddlin' Earl White.
Is he a Virginian as well?
He grew up going back and forth between New Jersey and North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. He's living in Virginia near Floyd now, though.
All right.
He's got a family and farm, and they've got a bakery out there.
Oh, nice.
Does all kinds of stuff.
We hear so many great things about Floyd.
Yeah.
And not just from the big Floyd Fest, which I'm sure you've been to or know someone who's been to it.
Oh yeah, we
Understatement.
grew up going there.
Oh, yeah.
Cut our teeth.
Yeah, for sure. But they've got that little general store there. You guys do a lot of like old time jams there or little shows.
Yeah, you know that's where we first started taking music lessons. Actually, it's at the Floyd Country Store, and it's still going strong today.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The news this week has been, among other things, about the big floods in Kentucky and Apple Shop there, which is a great resource for mountain music, really for the world, but it's focused on Kentucky music with the archives and all. And, they were flooded so
man.
badly. And so and I think of places like the Floyd Country Store and like, we got to protect these treasures, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
So you guys got your start there. And is there an old time tune or two that really kind of like seem to be uniquely of the Virginia or the Galax old time tradition that from your travels you find like, no, this one really defines from our Southwest Virginia corner?
I just think of the Round Peak tunes.
Yeah, I think of the Round. That's what I was gonna say. It's the Round Peak old time style that comes out of.
It's a Southwest Virginia and
Yeah,
North Carolina,
kind of like Lower Valley, North Carolina, just like an hour.
Tennessee.
Yeah, it's called Round Peak because of Pilot Mountain. I don't know. It has like a round knob on the top of it.
Yeah, so. It's beautiful.
That's what the old time music is called after because everybody in the area could see the mountain.
Yeah, and I'd say anything Tommy Jarrell played. That's
Yeah.
a Round
Tommy
Peak
Jarrell,
tradition.
Right, but how would you describe it in terms of the style? You can see what it looks like, but what does it sound like, the Round Peak style? Is there a unique thing?
It goes really hard. It's good.
Yeah.
Sugar Hill and Fortune and
Yeah.
it's just real upbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Driving old time.
Cool. Yeah. You guys are a trio. You have been for, like you said, for the past few years. You got some records out and new stuff on the way, maybe?
Yeah, and all of our records, everything we have out, including what's to come, is featuring a much bigger band. We have drums on the new stuff and bass as well. And,
wow. All right. So that's to come in this year sometime?
We like to play with bass most of the time, trios out of necessity.
I was wondering, I feel like I've only seen videos or pictures and heard a view of like this trio, and it's perfect. There is nothing missing. And usually there's a fourth component, that bass player that adds that such a great foundation. And I wondered if you all just decided, we really like the trio. But no, you play with the bass often.
I mean, we like the trio too, but yeah, we just couldn't get a bass player to do it. Pretty much. Our bass player got stuck in Canada. So.
Oh, no. That's too bad. Either that or they just,
didn't get the work visa.
Right. Okay. Well, it's either that or they couldn't fit in the compact car while you're doing your tour to Brevard and Robbinsville. So
that or they got COVID.
Yeah, one of our bass players.
It's always a juggle.
Yeah, that's happening too.
Yeah, we've had some bass players cycling through these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Well, especially when you travel. I mean, a lot of our listeners don't realize musicians, they travel a lot more. Hey, that's fun. Except for, well, it can be draining and expensive, and then also more of a likelihood of getting COVID or something else. And you guys just came back from Lyons, Colorado, right? You just Planet Bluegrass and all?
We're still on our travel.
This is the very end of it.
This is the tail end,
almost 4 weeks in now, and it was top it off was opening up the 50th annual Rocky Grass just last weekend.
That must have been pretty cool.
So much fun.
And did you get to open it up because you were the winners of the best band in 2021?
That is why we got to open
Bravo,
it up.
ladies and gentlemen. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
such an honor.
Well, you might still be on mountain time, I guess, if you're just getting back into the area here.
Yeah, pretty much.
But on your way to Brevard, and that's at 185 King Street tonight at 8 o'clock, and then tomorrow night at the Stokoa Valley Center over in Robbinsville.